MacVoices at CES 2026. MacVoices is at CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. I guess 3 years ago, we met Rolling Square, and last year we talked to Una, and she showed us some really cool stuff. Every year they keep coming out with cool stuff. This year we're going to do it again, I'm sure. Una, good to see you.
Good to see you too. We've had a lot of upgrades since last year, so we are very excited to show you. Okay. New stuff, new brands as well. So we can start with the Rolling Square though.
Okay.
We can start with Rolling Square.
Let's do it.
If you remember from last year, we did show you the Pro Trackers. So this is basically the evolution of it. If you remember, we've had these two versions, which were, one is for Apple, one is for Google. And I mean, the only limitation was the kind of separation of the networks. Now with the newer ones, this tracker and this one, they're basically two networks in one, so you can switch between Google and Apple as you wish, just with one device. We kept the same qualities of the old ones, so these are still 12 months, give or take, for the battery life. You can recharge them, so this is wirelessly rechargeable here, while this one has 2 button batteries that are replaceable. Still the same durability. They're both waterproof and like dust resistant. This one, however, is even more, so you are able to scuba dive in it. So it's for more outgoing people, outdoorsy people, and this is just kind of for everything, but best for business, in the wallet, keeping slim stuff safe. Yeah.
Very nice.
And another thing, is that this one has now photoluminescent inserts compared to the other one that didn't have, so it can also glow in the dark. So it's even more convenient than the older ones. Yeah.
Nice. And I just told you, and I've said this on the show, that the tracker you gave me last year saved me from losing my wallet. So thank you very much. It really does work.
Yeah. We hope it works, because after 12 years it should. Yeah,
but and also I feel like I have to mention the tone is not something that you have to get quiet and try to listen for. It let me know exactly where it was, very loud.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, they should be the loudest in the category at the moment. This one for sure is louder than the AirTag, and this one is the loudest wallet tracker, let's say. I don't want to be wrong, but the buzzers are pretty loud, especially for this one because it has two buzzers on both sides, so it amplifies the sound even more.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay, great.
These are the trackers, like the updates for the trackers. We do have some updates for also the gun chargers, if you want to see.
Let's go. Okay, so what's next?
So unless I'm wrong, I don't remember if you saw this last time, but these are our kind of already on the market 65 watt gun chargers. So these are the smallest on the market that are 65 watts. And they do also feel cooler because of the ridging and the ridges that are made on the sides, because the heat is a bit distributed a bit easier. And then these are 100 watt gun chargers, which are again the smallest on the market of that capacity. Since usually you have the bigger kind of boxes, bricks basically, and even the smallest ones are the US connectors, since they can just fold down. So it's pretty great to just pop in a pocket, even backpack, anything like that. And of course, they're all universal USB-C. We've gone away from Lightning, micro USBs, and stuff like that. So it should work for everyone, basically. Yeah.
Very nice. I'm surprised at how little extra weight there is for the 100 watt.
Yeah. I think it's just in the length, even, and like mostly in the length, a little bit in the width, but otherwise it just looks almost the same. Yeah, the weight is not that heavy.
No, the weight is not that much difference for the extra. What is that? 35 watts.
Yeah. And pretty fast for the small size. Yeah.
And with the GAN, it's slow power consumption, fast charging. So very nice. Okay.
Yeah, we can move on.
Let's go. Let's go. So we're going to switch brands this time. It's a sister brand to Rolling Square, but it's a little bit different.
Yeah. So we are all working on it the same. It's the same team. It's just a bit of a different intention. So we wanted to separate and keep them as their own thing. It's called Await. Essentially, it is a camera and a software together. And what it does, it's trying to work towards a more meaningful approach to photography and live capturing. We're combining the digital convenience with the analog style and nostalgia. So essentially, you'll just take a photo with the camera. There's no display, so you cannot see any photos, which is kind of the point. We don't want you obsessing over taking photos. You have 24 photos in a roll. It gets synced to the app. If you want, you can preview them. If not, you can see them later after 24 hours. And basically, they get synced, sent to us for printing, and we deliver it to you automatically. You can basically have it automatically delivered, so after each roll is done, it gets immediately printed and shipped to you, or you can choose which roll to print at what time. Like it's very convenient and versatile. Yeah.
So I now have the option to print these or keep them digitally.
Yeah, you can get them 24 hours fully HD for sharing, downloading, whatever. But if you do want the sentiment of a physical photo, which is like the concept, you will get it printed. No cost. Well, the cost is a subscription, so you'll pay $10 a month for a roll per month, which includes the shipping and the printing. So, yeah.
What kind of resolution does this deliver?
I'm not sure about this, actually.
That's all right. That's
but
all right.
you can see essentially how they look. It's a very typical classical family photo album style printing with there is a built-in filter, so the filter is not too much. It's not like a fad or a trendy filter. It's going to be pretty timeless, and the photos get printed in this sort of format that everyone recognizes already. I think later on we'll have also like a square style print, like a Polaroid style print, but for now we want to keep it like simple and recognizable. Yeah.
And in keeping with the color thing, there's nice and bright.
Yeah, the covers can be switched out. I think we now have super bright colors, but they're gonna get muted out, I think, at a regular time when it's on retail. But you can just switch them out. If you want. They have most primary colors, very vibrant, and the interface is very simple to use. Like there's flash, on and off button, and that's it. Just the front as well. Yeah. That's it.
It's interesting that the nostalgia trend that's going on with photography.
Yeah,
that
which is what we're like jumping on.
Yeah, well, yeah, it makes perfect sense, and they're so compact. I mean, as much as I love my iPhone, that's pretty simple just to have that like that.
I mean, it's going to be pretty convenient with the lanyards as well, but just slipping it in a pocket or anything like that. I think it's going to have a pouch at a certain point when we actually do launch it. So yeah, it's pretty easy for very easy travel.
Now, I do have to ask, I think you said 10 photos in a roll?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is a roll?
A roll is like the analog style, again, we're coming back to it. It's essentially just the roll of photos that you get, like the little kind of plastic film. So but there's no such thing inside. Okay. Yeah, it's just the concept of a roll.
So you take 24 photos, then then the machine is full.
Yeah.
And then you have to
Well, I think you can pack 4 rolls in a camera, so you can, if you want an extra one because you get one per month, you can pay $9 per month to buy another one for that month, and you can have, I think, about 4 in the camera, so you'll have a total more photos. Then you can just keep taking photos. It's going to have an indicator here telling you how many photos you have left. Pretty simple and easy to use.
Very nice, very nice. Is there a separate website for this brand?
There's not yet. This is the first time it's kind of getting announced after IFA. It's been only at IFA, but there will be a website for sure. So it will be away to .camera, I think.
Okay.
I think we have some links around here, so for sure we'll share with you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well now we'll go back to Rolling Square.
Let's go.
So, cables. And this is where I first became aware of Rolling Square and all the cool things you do with cables. And now you've got this assortment of orange cables here in front of me.
So basically, yeah, I would say we are most famous for the cables since we've started doing it first after like 11 years ago. And we even came up with this kind of keyring magnetic concept of the cable, which has done pretty well for us. And then this is what we've decided to do with the last cable we'll ever make, we call it, because it's the last cable you'll ever need. It's a bit different. Like there's no magnetic connectors anymore. There's no removable housing, but there's a whole point to it. We did want to stick with just USB-C because the other ones are becoming sort of redundant. You don't need micro USB. You don't need Lightning that much anymore. So we wanted to keep it simple and universal. And how the concept works is that there's 7 components of varying lengths, anywhere from, let's say, 15 centimeters to 8 feet. So you can extend it also to a lot of different lengths depending on what you need for what setup. And the main point of that is the USB-C to C extender. So you'll just clip them on as much to make as many connections as you need. There's a LED light here, which will indicate if it's charging, so pretty simple, straightforward. Let's see, there's a lot of them. There's, let's see, we have the longer one that kind of splits into two, so you can charge two devices. There's a convenient portable one, which is this one. And there's also this keyring connector or attachment, which is with the QR code, so you can have also digital ID and clip it onto your keys. A little bit of a different design from our other ones, more like flexible. Then you also have these stretchable ones, which are great for cars in a different color, because this one is a bit scary for like regular customers, as well as the kind of also basic silicone clip to keep them all tidy, because we also have the pouch, which can work as just an everyday carry for other stuff as well, like also the trackers, wallets, stuff like that, but also all of the cables go in here. So you can have all of it for like travel ready, just in the small pouch. And the main concept is why it's called In Charge Life, is that we have a lifetime replacement program. The build is very specific, very durable, whereas we're saying it will last you forever, but in a very insane scenario that does not last and it breaks somehow, you just have to send us a video of you cutting it, and we will send you a new one for free. So for life, every single time. Hopefully it never happens once, but if it does happen, we kind of guarantee the promise that we made you, and you're going to keep getting the same cable over and over again. You don't have to buy it anymore. Just pay once and that's it. Yeah.
Very nice. I can't tell you how many times I pull mine out, the original one, and it just is so useful.
But yeah, and especially now with the newer devices, it's going to be compatible with everything, and you're going to have one for every situation, basically, all in one bag, essentially.
Very nice. Very nice.
The design is a bit more sleek, so I think it will work for everyone's time.
Well, and the orange, is very striking. That seems to be a color of the year this year.
Orange, also with our other products as well.
Yeah.
The new ones, the old ones, we love orange, so there is a muted color though. So, yeah.
So the website where folks go to get all this stuff and learn more about it?
rollingsquare.com. There's also on Amazon, same rollingsquare.us, every country. And we are in local stores, depending on the country. We have retailers. So, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Una, it's great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See you next year or later.
Or both.
Another day. Yeah. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Folks, more from CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices, or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.